Hello everybody, welcome back to Electric Tornado. Today we are going to be going over a weather forecast for the United States for the next few days or so. So let's get into it. So firstly, we're going to start with our severe weather outlook, and then we're going to go to our tropical weather outlook. And then we're going to talk about some of the other stuff. So let's get into it. So let's start with our severe weather outlook, day 1 for today, September 16th, 2025. And we do have a slight risk in place for parts of Nebraska and for parts of northeastern Colorado and northwestern Kansas, where we can see some severe weather today. We're already seeing some severe weather right now in some of these areas, especially down here. So make sure to be staying weather aware if you're in this slight risk. We also need to be staying weather aware if you're inside this large marginal risk today, as we also could see some scattered severe weather inside that location. Severe thunderstorm warnings are possible, and even a tornado will even be a possibility inside of this grid right here today as well. So make sure to be aware for that. And yeah, some pretty large hail will also be a possibility, but mainly just quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings in this area and back to some areas. We also could see some impacts for northern Iowa and some rain. So yeah, today. We also do have a marginal risk all the way up here in northeastern Minnesota for today and parts of northern Wisconsin, where we could see a few scattered severe storms up there for today. So yeah, we also are expected to see a lot of rain over here for parts of the East Coast, which is just in this red box. And if you're in there, you guys have flooding risks. You guys got some rip currents, some pretty strong winds, so just make sure to be aware if you're in that area. And yeah, also seeing a lot of storms in the United States right now. Especially a lot on the plains. There's a lot of storms within this area. There's also a lot of storms here, scattered storms and stuff like that. Some rain will also be a possibility in Florida today. And then now let's check our day 2 outlook for tomorrow, September 17th, 2025. And now now we're going to be looking at our severe weather outlook as well for tomorrow. So we got a marginal risk right here for tomorrow. So just make sure to be staying weather aware for tomorrow. And we don't have a risk outlined for September 18th yet. So yeah. We do have, let's get into our tropical weather outlook. So we do have a tropical disturbance in the Atlantic Ocean currently, and it has a very high chance for something to develop out of it, 90% high. We're expecting development within the system pretty soon, and once something does develop, it does have a potential to hit the east coast of the United States, though that's a very low chance. What we're expecting is we're expecting it just to go up into the Atlantic Ocean and not affect anyone. But there's a lot of uncertainty with this system, and we're not for sure of anything yet. But this is what the GFS models think what's going to happen. So this is the hurricane. This is the system that we're watching right now. So that's the thing that we're looking at. And this is what's coming out of that tropical disturbance. You can see as it goes westward, then turns into a hurricane, and then kind of just goes back up into Atlantic Ocean, sort of what Aaron did. And we also do have a tropical disturbance down here in the Atlantic Ocean with a low chance of development, though that could increase within a few days or so, maybe even more. So yeah, this we're not expecting any development of the system right now, but there's still a possibility later on. And if something does develop out of this little tropical disturbance right here, it could affect the United States. So this is what we're expecting to see inside of this tropical disturbance pretty soon. Right here is the system of the yellow tropical disturbance. You can see how it kind of moves through, but it doesn't cause anything. You can see that nothing really bad happens with that. But there's a lot of uncertainty with that too. But so you never know. We do have a tropical depression out here though in the Pacific Ocean, not expected to affect anyone, but we do get a tropical storm warning in the parts of the west coast of Baja California. So we just need to be aware from Baja California for pretty strong winds, but it's not going to be too crazy. These are the spaghetti models currently, and this is what the GFS models think that it's going to do. It's kind of they just think it's just going to go into Southern California. So Southern California could be seeing some tropical depression impacts, but it's not going to be anything crazy. So Southern California will be seeing rain, tropical rain pretty soon. We do got tropical disturbance down here in the Pacific Ocean as well, where we could see some development as well. Not expect it to be anything crazy though. Anyways, now that we're done with the tropical weather, let's get into our temperature. We need to see what's going on with our temperatures currently for the United States. You can see that we have a heat wave going through the United States right now with a lot of above average temperatures in the United States. And this is causing just quite a lot of heat waves. I mean, not heat waves, it's causing a lot of heat for the United States. And this is a weird heat wave, and this is a rare weather pattern for the United States. And we often don't really see that many heat waves in September normally, but yeah, we're just gonna expect some heat waves for the United States, and just make sure to be staying hydrated throughout this heat wave. And this is supposed to last for a pretty long while, maybe a week, maybe even more. I don't know, one of those. But yeah, just make sure to be staying aware. I mean, not staying aware, just stay hydrated and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching Electric Tornado. I hope you have a good week and a good day or night. So yeah, have a good day, and we'll see you in the next video.